Hello and happy Sunday, and welcome in. Um, if you have been watching these videos, you may notice that this map looks a little bit different from the last time you played. Last night, I was not in the mood to kind of get the whole streaming setup and play with headphones, and I just wanted to play on the couch, and I played for a few hours, and I had a really good time. Um, so I explored all of the fissure depths. I believe I found them. So I found this map fragment. I went to Charles Hidden Grave, the Cerulean Coast. I feel like I'm missing something in the Cerulean Coast. Once I come to a natural conclusion, I'm going to kind of look up bosses and make sure I haven't missed anything. I was trying to find this map fragment or this map fragment, and I ended up finding this map. So I then kept exploring, and then I had no clue what to do, and so I decided to go talk to my good friend Meter up here, just because he was one NPC that I felt I had a quest. I honestly couldn't remember what he said. While I was exploring here, I also came across the Finger Ruins of Rhea. Apparently, that was his quest that I didn't remember. So I went there and he was like, "You did it. You rang the bell." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't know that was related to you." He gave me a second map, which I couldn't see. The maps are way too tiny, and I couldn't make any sense of it. So I did. That is the second time so far that I've Googled something, and I was just trying to find an explanation for, like, what is this map trying to show me? And it said that I missed an entrance from the Shadow Keep, and so I went to where it told me to start, which was the Church District, and then I went and I explored. And so I ended up finding the back gate. I fought the general, who I will admit I'm happy I didn't do it on stream recording. I did say video of the fight. He was probably the two bosses that I fought last night. So the General Gaius and the pestilent thing that was down here before St. Trina. Not my favorite boss fights. This one ended up not being horrible. I didn't hate it that much. I really disliked General Gaius. And it was just because of the way that it always started with him charging with the boar. Every time it felt like you didn't have a second to, like, kind of load in, and if you forgot to pre-buff, that was it. That was it. And, like, summoning the Mimic was very difficult. Then I did the emote, and I got into the hinterland. So I explored here, the Albinoric Shik. I found this chalice. I'm assuming I'm going to have to come back to this. This seems like once I have all of my things complete, I'll come back here to do a ritual. It reminded me of a mini version of the Forge of the Fire Giants. So then I came here. I beat the two tree sentinels. I beat a lot of bosses last night, just kind of while I was putzing around and playing. I beat... it didn't have a boss bar. I beat the Tibia Mariner. I beat the Deathrite Bird. That was in the Cerulean Coast. It was like around here. The Tibia Mariner was up here. And then I beat the pestilent thing, Bony Horseboy, and then Boar Boy I beat. And then two tree sentinels. And I got here. I don't think I needed to travel because I think it's exactly where I had stopped. This was when I got tired for the night and I decided to stop playing. Also, this looks like it'll be some fun exploring, and I figured might as well wait. And give me 1 second. I might have to call it short for now, but I will come back. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just playing. Spend my mornings, now that I'm kind of on vacation, playing ESO in the morning because it's relaxing. I do my dailies. No dog ahead, but dragon. Are these guys like, are we going to find out, like, related to ancient dragons? That would be a cool little bit of lore. Yeah, let's just start exploring. I'm so happy to I finally got to go up to this area that I had marked. Now, I found Shaman Village, and I'm keeping it marked with the little sword thing. I remarked it. I'm convinced something has to be there, because, like, it was just nothing. So I'm either missing something, or, like, maybe I have to go at night, but I'm thinking maybe there's, like, a hidden area. So at some point, when I'm kind of, like, out of, like, new exploring, I'll head back there to kind of see what's up. What's interesting to me is it feels like there's a lot in this DLC, but it also feels not. I was afraid people were speculating, how tightly packed you could make an area this size with, like, a ton of stuff, and I do feel like there's a lot of stuff, but at the same time, it doesn't feel overwhelming. It's not like I'm constantly being bombarded by enemies. I feel like I get to kind of just go and explore on horseback, which is fun, right? Like, that's, in my mind, that's one of two things that sets this game apart from the other Soulsborne games, is kind of the wide open expanses without enemies, or with just, like, tiny little annoying enemies like these bugs. Let's come up here first, just make sure. Is that... oh, that's turtle. I saw something in the distance. I thought maybe it was a coffin. I'm still looking to find a coffin to transport me somewhere. And I'm thinking that will be somewhere in the Cerulean Coast, because I found a person who talked about a coffin, but maybe that was just a hint about needing to die to Saint Trina. Okay, this looks to me like it's going to be an Onyx Lord, a Falling Star Beast. I wasn't prepared for this. Okay, now I am. Now we're good to go. I hit dodge. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting to warm up today with a boss fight. But I guess at least it's a boss fight that I'm familiar with. Nope. I thought I had enough to get the kill in. And I didn't. That was stupid of me. But it's all good. We fought these a million times. And by a million, I mean probably 20. But now that I know, I'm not taken off back. I was really prepped for an Onyx Lord. I'll take that trade. Dodge forward. Dodge forward. Attack. Attack. I almost didn't realize that I came in here with runes and I wasn't going to even like worry about retrieving them. Did it just glitch out on me? Gravitational missile. I'm excited for these new gravity spells. I got one from General Gaius that I tried on the Tree Sentinel, and it wasn't great for them, but I think it'll be good on a large enemy. Nope. Nah, okay, memorize spell. So I have 10 memory slots. I think that's as much as you can get. I know you can get 8 memory stones, so hold on. Let me just make sure I have all the memory stones. Yeah, I have 8. I want... There's so many spells that I want to be using. I'm gonna try that. I kind of want to play around with that a bit more. And I wanted to try one of these new ones. I got some new ones that I bought from Mater. Now, let's go kill some finger boys. So I wonder if this is going to be the same, where there's just going to be an item in the middle. I really had been expecting a boss. And I was talking to my partner last night as I was playing this, and he has now explored in his playthrough. He has gotten to Karia Manor, and so he has experienced the spider hands up close and personal. And I was telling him, like, they used to like creep me out so much. But advantage of scorpion spiders. These are no longer the creepiest thing in the game. So they feel okay. That spell was interesting. I want to try this glintstone nails now. If only I had a giant butthole. I'll laugh at that one. Because I'm 5. This is so Bloodborne. This feels so much like the... They're not attacking me. I'm not going to attack. I learned my lesson. If I am not in imminent danger, I'm not going to attack first. But they remind me of the little like slug snail people. That's not sure what like orphan of cause is. The little like sound effect as they shrivel up and die is still creepy. That hasn't become less creepy. And thank goodness the scorpion spiders don't do that. Oh, sweet. Okay, another one of these. Not like this. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe my coffee hasn't fully set in. That's okay. We had kind of taken a little detour. Like while we were exploring, so I can get to my runes pretty fast. And I want to mark that area on the map because and maybe I just Maybe I should be in better armor. Okay, I'm actually going to take a little break. I need to go do something, but I will be back in a little bit.